Hammy, look, over there. No hesitation. At last, it's the real deal.
O wild god of the heavens, 100 years have passed since you imprisoned me here. How is it you have come back after perishing and turning to stone? 100 years in a cold, stony tomb. You reek of decay.
I've heard enough. Bottoms up, big guy. No more preamble. We're fighting. Let's try Power Slash. Oh. That does not bode well. That cheater has a barrier up. What are we gonna do now? Any bright ideas, Furball? Uh-oh. Run, Kushi, run!
Hold it right there, vile serpent!
The hero appears. Susanoo! You came. I knew you'd come.
Have no fear. Susanoo is here. Orochi and I have a score to settle.
Pops?
Long have I awaited your coming, O descendant of Nagi. Now we shall fulfill this burning desire which has consumed us. The descendants of Nagi have kept me imprisoned here for 100 years. Yet it is that accursed bloodline which shall unleash my true power. A pact between Nagi's descendant and I, the great Orochi, shall deliver unto me dark powers beyond all comprehension. Let us seal the blood pact for all eternity.
What the heck's Serpent Breath talking about? A blood pact with Susanoo will unleash Orochi's true power?
O he who seeks power, your first chance slipped through your grasp. But now the time has come for us to seal our eternal bond. Speak the words, I wish darkness upon the world. Utter that prayer to me and seal our blood pact. You too shall gain dark powers beyond all comprehension.
Orochi's trying to tempt Susanoo. I bet that sneaky serpent was the one giving Pops those nightmares.
Now, utter the prayer. Let the words come from deep within. Recite the words of our blood pact.
Oh, I shall.
I am the descendant of Nagi. Behold, Susanoo, the greatest warrior who ever lived. Hear me, vile serpent who would seek to harm a helpless woman. Your time is up. Feel the wrath of my trusty sword.
Oh, damn.
Foolish beast. Did you really think you could deceive me? The only pact for me is the one that comes with my bloodline. If it is my fate to fall battling evil, then so be it. I seek help from neither god nor demon. The heroic bloodline of Nagi is all I require to slay you.
Glittering gold sake. Is that 8 purification sake, Emmy?
I think that's the same Thunder Brew.
Susanoo and Kushi made a miracle happen. Time to work your magic, Emmy.
Now here's a cool detail. If you remember from the intro of the game, you learned that Shiranui used wind to blow away Orochi's flames. And it works, even 100 years later.
Your stupid face doesn't scare us, you big worm. Quick, Emmy, the sake. Shoot the 8 purification sake right into Orochi's gaping mouth.
You heard us, son. We'll have to wait for an opportunity. We frustrated the beast. Chug, chug, chug!
It's working. Take that, you big worm. Keep it coming, Emmy.
A bit buzzed, but not blackout drunk just yet. You'd think Orochi would learn his stupid lesson. Knockout!
Look, that's one down. Don't stop there. Let's get the other heads drunk too.
From here, it's a matter of confronting each elemental head. I don't know why the darkness one shoots out bulbs, but sure. Better bloom them before they detonate. We frustrated it. Get it drunk. And of course, we have to repeat the process once more. Don't let one fall on your head, by the way. There we go. Darkness down. Here's wind. Uh-oh. Now that is a tornado. Let's blow it in the opposite direction. Dispelled it. This should be simple. Let's see, it's going that way, so... I think it's possible to accidentally make it stronger, by the way. So be careful. Oh! 3 are drunk. And now it looks like the path is open to the bell. A weak point. Up the neck. Oh well, look at that. It seems the barrier has been dispelled. Now, multiple heads will try and attack us, so gotta be careful. Woo! Jeez. Of course, Power Slash at range does not work. Roar again? Seems that alcohol is having a strong effect. He's down. The worm's down. Looks like that barrier has finally dissolved, and if that's the case, then you're free to finish Orochi off with your weapons and brush. Fire is dead. Let's go counterclockwise. Or, no, this would be clockwise, wouldn't it? If I was braver, I'd try to block its lunge with a tree trunk, as in the intro, but I find it's a bit unreliable. The poison head. What have you got from us now? Ooh, careful. Now I do have the rosary that we got from defeating Crimson Helm,
in my sub-weapon slot, so I have a shotgun effect. 3, 4, shotgun. The bam. The light head. This one's dangerous. Can we blow you up? Wow, that actually did pretty good. Uh-oh. Doesn't like it. Maybe if it's gonna gnash its head around, maybe it can slam right into this bomb. Yeah? Wow. Stupid beast. It seems it's gonna repeat that animation if it gets hit by the bomb, though. I almost want to try the tree. Maybe on the next head. I'll give it a shot. Uh-oh, this one's a lightning head. This one is actually pretty scary. Oh, it's going to, Nope. Come on. The tree! Yeah, I blocked it! It worked, just like the intro of the game. It's so good. Blow up, damn you. I can't help it. Stupid worm. I thought I could finish it with the beads, but no. Uh-oh, lightning! Here we go. Ooh, scary. I got it, no. One little tap to finish this head off. And then here's water. Oh, the falling fire got me. Gotta be careful. Here comes water attack. It's gonna flood the arena. Why this doesn't dissipate the 8 purification socket, I do not know. Oh, it loves swimming around. Is singing. Enough of that. Excuse me. Just after this, 2 more heads to go. We're back at wind. At this point, the strategy is well known. Darkness here may spit some bulbs at us, but we're prepared to bloom them. This may be it. The time has come. O sacred moon of the heavens, come forth and pierce this darkness. Bear witness to the beast's demise upon my trusty sword Tohenboku. Did he say moon? Right. The legend says the moon was shining when Nagi slew Orochi. Susanoo-style blade of truth. Good. Will. Never. Give. In. 2. Evil. Finish it off, Amy. No, Fido. I don't need your help this time. Now for the ultimate in Susanoo-style martial arts. Celestial Cleaver! Chef's kiss. Dearest Kushi, just as you devote your life to sake brewing, the way of the sword is all I know. Yet I have failed, for I unleashed that foul beast upon the world. I allowed evil to cloud my judgment. Who am I to claim the right to wield a sword now? Alas, there is no reason for me to live.
Oh, Susanoo, why do you look so serious? Come on, laugh like you normally do. Looking like that is what makes monsters turn up. So come on, laugh. Laugh like you do when you help me harvest the rice every year.
You obtained Divine Instrument Sumugari. Hold and release button for charged attack with Orochi's glaive. And so it came to pass that, 100 years after its first defeat, the dreadful Orochi succumbed to Amaterasu and Susanoo's onslaught. As the foul breath left Orochi's twisted body, the curse lifting, a powerful sword known as Sumugari appeared. It was the reborn form of Tsukuyomi, which had been consumed by Orochi. Armed with this new blade, Amaterasu prepared for further adventure. At that moment, a mysterious evil force emerged from Orochi's corpse, splitting off in all directions and flying off into the distant sky. At that time, no one had any inkling as to just what that force was. The truth is, the real calamity and chaos had yet to visit the world. But for the time being, Kamiki found herself enjoying a new era of peace. Our story, however, is far from over. In fact, it is just beginning.
That's right, Amy. We're just getting started. I mean, we can't let a great adventure simply end like this. Now give me one of those famous victory howls of yours.
Ah, what a wonderful sequence. Nailed it. At last the time has come. The inseverable bonds between heaven and earth. Waka, the situation has grown urgent. You must return to the city at once. Très bien. Amaterasu, you may have slain Orochi this time, but do not assume it will be so easy the next. Well, that's ominous.
But now's not the time for worries and troubles. Check out that starry sky. I know they're up there somewhere, my furry friend. Those constellations of the brush gods are just waiting to be found. Whoa! That must have been one of Tama's fireworks. Wonder if the villagers already found out that Orochi's dead? Oh, I know. It must be the festival. They just started the annual Kamiki Festival. Oh yeah! Time to party, Furball. Back to the village, hurry! Would you like to save? Not right now. Well, it would be a pain if my recording messes up at some point. Yeah, I'll drop a save, why not? Ah, the Kamiki Festival, one of my favorite parts of the game. So, can we talk about how friggin' badass Susanoo was? Hot damn! We last saw him trembling in fear, quaking in his boots, really, outside the cave, and when it mattered. When it mattered. That man stepped the hell up! How you doing? Haha, there you are, pup. Can't deny it now, Nagi and his descendants really are special. Beating Orochi like that, it's amazing. The villagers have just started celebrating at the sacred deck. Yep, a peaceful village like this wouldn't be a bad place to settle. So better get on with business, I guess. Do some shopping? Nah. I felt it. I sensed it. The ancient monster disappearing with one final roar. That man, Susanoo, has a relentless and mighty drive within him. Uh-huh. I sense a new driving force for Susanoo now. Could it be love? You're curious about Susanoo's fortunes in love? Well, he should be back here in the village, but I don't sense him anywhere. Perhaps he and his special someone are talking in secret somewhere. You must not poke your nose in their affairs too much, my friend. Yeah. Talking. Let's join the revelry. I do love that it's not just the people in Kamiki who are celebrating. It's pretty much everyone we've met so far.
Ah, are you well, Wolf? Thanks to you, business is good. I'm enjoying a celebratory drink. Ah, looking at the crescent moon reminds me of Kaguya. Do you know anything about her, Wolfie?
Know anything about Kaguya? How would I?
I didn't think so. I'd be pretty amazed if you did. Ah, it sure is a wonderful moon, isn't it?
You know anything about Kaguya? Okay, let's humor him.
Oh, sure. How could a wolf understand what I'm saying? How ridiculous.
Then why'd you even ask, Bamboo Brain? Just for that, I'm getting you drunker. Oh, he's out. Gramps? Gramps, speak to me. Stay away from the light. Oh, he's gonna wake up with a hell of a hangover. Hey, friend, where have you been? Did you hear about Susanoo and the monster man? Freaky. He used to do his best to avoid trouble. I'll drink a toast to him, to the brave warrior. Whoops. I did not mean to get the other hunter drunk. Welp. Oh well, I'm sure he didn't have anything too meaningful to say. Hey, it's the new king of hole digging, Snowy. I'm gonna be best friends with Hayabusa forever. After all, he did save my life. We're gonna dig up turnips like there's no tomorrow. But there is a tomorrow. Nya, you can't catch me. Mushi's all fired up about that hole-digging record again. Even Ume's no match for Hayabusa's hole-digging skills. Well, guess I have my own challenges to face too. This might be the last time I play with Mushi. You see, I want to face new challenges. I want to see the world and become a real man, just like Susanoo. I'll never forget the time we spent fishing together, doggy.
May you travel far, Kokari.
I know it was you who slew the dreaded Orochi. That was quite a feat.
Ah, shucks. We had a lot of help from Susanoo too, you know?
You defeated Orochi and saved the village. I am sorry I was too busy with my own duties to help you. Oh, relax. A dog's gotta do what a dog's gotta do, right?
Ah, the fireworks in the night sky, the music, the good cheer. The atmosphere here is just exquisite, wouldn't you say? Truly a very special time. Oh, hey, looks like everyone's having a party.
I'm so happy my husband's dance went so well again this year. Now the spirit of Konohana, our sacred tree, along with the spirit of Orochi, can rest in peace.
My God, Mr. Orange is breaking it down. Holy. Yo! Incredible.
Oh, how wonderful! A truly joyous occasion. Susanoo defeated Orochi and saved Kushi. It was as if the legend of old had appeared right before our eyes. I had feared Susanoo would bring dishonor upon his heroic lineage. But when I saw him as he dashed out of his door in his armor to save Kushi, he sure was the spitting image of the great Nagi. How happy I was to see him like that. Oh. Of course, I've never glimpsed Nagi in the flesh myself, but... Say, where did that Susanoo get to now? I was about to dance for Konohana instead of presenting the usual offering of 8 purification sake. Anyway, it's all his fault. He squandered all the sacred sake. Fireworks.
Oh, here comes a big one.
They're great fireworks, really great. Prettier than ever before this year.
Well, you're just saying that because you got flattered. Anyway, we know how this has got to end. Huh? They're not getting drunk? I guess they have just much stronger fortification, don't they? There are a few friendly faces to visit up here near the tree. Hey there! Caught the festival scent and thought you'd come play, huh? Well, what do you think? Like my latest works of art? Nothing like seeing them up close. Don't get too close, though. Get ready to be amazed. Here I go. The brightest constellation in the sky, the fabled Duo Spectacular. It's a sun. And Susanoo. Call that a trio. No, wait, no. It is a duo. Is-sun simply does not count, that little booger. Yeah, there you are. Impressive, eh? Thank you, sir.
Wow! Look, sis! The fireworks are awesome! Yeah, we're so lucky to see a display like this on our travels. Man, there's nothing like a good festival. I used to go to festivals all the time back home. I wasn't thinking about my mommy or anything like that. Anyway, Amy, you can't keep slacking off like this. Can you even name all the brush techniques? So far you found 9. Let's see, there's Rejuvenation, Power Slash, and Sunrise. Then there's the 3-part technique of the gods of Flora. You know, Bloom, Water Lily, and Vine, which only count as 1. And finally, there's Cherry Bomb, Water Spout, Crescent, Gale Storm, and Inferno. I wonder where the other 4 brush gods are hiding. The remaining 4 brush techniques are the hardest to find. You've searched all over the countryside already. Now that we've taken care of all that Orochi and all, maybe it's time we headed out to the capital city. If there are more people, there could be more gods there. Don't let it bother you, Amy. I haven't seen Susanoo or Kushi around either. It's not too hard to figure it out, though. I mean, a man and a woman disappeared during a festival? That's a dead giveaway. They have the hots for each other. I wouldn't go looking for them right now if I were you. Let's go look for them. Great Mother Okami Amaterasu, I am filled with unbridled joy at your safe return. It would appear the final chapter of Orochi has been written. The entire village is in your debt. Please accept their thanks. That said, what a splendid evening. Even I'm feeling a bit intoxicated by the festival spirit.
Good to see ya, Sakuya. Now, of course, there's a little Easter egg in the cave of Nagi. Well, 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 look at these 2 lovebirds. They're too bashful, they can't even look at each other.
Oh, it's you, Snowy. And Isun too. How brave you both were. Everyone here in the village is so grateful to you. We really can't thank you enough for bringing us peace at last.
Oh, come on, sweetie. Everyone plays their part in dangerous times like these. There's no need for us to go around thanking each other.
Very well, Isun. Thank you. Now, tell me, Snowy, are you really just an ordinary wolf? The broken mill suddenly fixed, spring water flying into the barrel. So many strange things have been happening since you came along. And you certainly know how to put up a good fight, too.
Fight? What fight? Oh, you must mean the brawl with Orochi.
Maybe you're a kind of god, here to keep the peace for us all. But I know you wouldn't want people to make a fuss, so I've been careful not to tell anyone too much about you. You can relax here in our village whenever you want, Snowy.
Aww.
Oh, have you seen enough of the festival already? Mumble, mumble.
She wants us out of here. Boy, Amy, you just don't get it, do you? I think they want to be alone. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. This really is adorable, I think. Oh, it's you again. I see you sniff me out once again, you little mutt. Well, I suppose, I should thank you. I may be the greatest swordsman ever and a descendant of Nagi, but this great deed would not have been possible without a follower.
When did you become his follower?
I commend your valor. Let us become brothers in arms.
Brothers? In arms?
Don't be bashful. Let us pray before Nagi's statue. We're now inseparable brothers in arms. What an auspicious day, right, brother? Susanoo and his trusty dog, brother.
Hey, Pops, this here's a wolf, not a dog. And this one has a name too, it's Amaterasu.
Ah, you take good care of my brother, little bug. My good mutt here may have a pretty strange face, but still, you mustn't forget you are dealing with a highly revered deity.
What did you just say?
He knows. No need to worry. I'm protecting the peace here in Kamiki Village. Behold, Tohenboku. I now rechristened it Susanoo Blossom. With this spirit blade, I shall rend evil wherever it may be. Bet you wish you had one of these instead of that divine instrument.
So you were able to see Ami's true form from the beginning?
Ah, you again. Oh, you can't do anything without me. Listen up, you two. I'm, in the middle of something important with Kushi. You get my drift? Now scram!
Oh, they fucking... Well, after all is said and done, I think we can safely say that we have now concluded Act 1 of Okami. It's not a formal thing, really, but the fans, me included, do like to refer to this game as having acts, and let me tell ya, as strong as the plot of Act 1 is, what with Susanoo and Kushi, and all the weirdos over in Taka Pass, and Orochi, Act 2? Absolutely my favorite. I am beyond ecstatic that we're finally getting to go to the big city. It is my favorite portion of the game, bar none. We're in for a good old time. Oh man. So let's reflect a little on everything we've seen thus far. The game was a bit hand-holdy at first, stopping me for conversations every few minutes, wresting control away from me, not trusting me to not be an idiot. But then once we hit Taka Pass, boy, it really opened up. The exploration, the little objectives to find the lost sparrow daughter, and I really appreciate the way that these plot lines carry forward. You don't really expect Susanoo to be as important as he is. I mean, unless you're familiar with Japanese mythology and you know the name Susanoo has immense relevance. But I mean, it's nice to see him pop up in such nondescript ways. You see him lounging about, he's optional to speak to, and yet he feels so important because he turns out to be important. And yeah, the fight with Orochi, of course it's on the easy side because everything in Okami is a bit easy, except for certain endgame super fights, but the point is, I do like that Orochi is kind of a very good test. It's a test, a gatekeeping test, a refresher on everything you've learned thus far. It rewards you for remembering the intro cutscene with blowing away the fire breath and making trees sprout to block his head lunges. And you think about all your powers and how they can interact with what Orochi throws at you with his elemental heads. It's just a very strong boss fight. And the way it culminates in that final bit with Susanoo where you help him power slash all the heads to pieces. I love how it is like the culmination of all these events we've had. First this training dummies and the boulders and that bear, then some imps, and then the faux lava heads in the Crimson Helm boss room, and finally Orochi himself. The build-up is really commendable. I think it's a very lovely thing. Such good vibes here, man. Well, as great as festivals are, we cannot linger here forever. We have brought peace to this area, but, there's a bulb up there? Oh, jeez! I forgot about that one. Let's go straight away. What the? Hey! Hold on. Huh? Before we head out of the village, let's get whatever the hell this is. Boy, I must have been up here at some point in my past, but definitely not in this playthrough. Ooh. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's the source of the waterfall. A stray bead. Yeah, I've definitely known about this then, because I have gotten all stray beads before. And I'll do it again, damn it. Even if it takes me a while to find them. Let's head out of the village. We've seen enough. Well, that wraps up this year's Kamiki Festival. Sure hope they can have fun like this again next year. Well, Furball, I think it's about time we headed to the capital. We gotta find those other 4 brush gods. Amaterasu, you have only just performed your duties, yet you plan to leave. My heart aches at the thought of our separation. Sakuya, you didn't have to come all this way just to say goodbye. Boy, you're pretty uptight for a tree spirit. But at the instant of Orochi's passing, I quite clearly saw a swirling black mist. In the confusion, I distinctly sensed an evil other than Orochi. I'm not sure what it could be. Is there something else at work? Shinshu has been restored, of that there's no doubt. But nature's tormented cries ring out in other parts of Nippon. Especially chilling are those emanating from the capital in the Ryoshima coast beyond the bridge in Taka Pass. Well, we were planning on visiting that place anyway. The black essence born of Orochi's husk. It was moving toward the capital as well. I cannot say for sure exactly what that means. What I do know is that whatever has plunged this world into chaos has not yet finished toying with us. This ordeal is far from over. Is that it? No sage advice for us heroes? My apologies, little one. The challenges you face on your journey will be many. But I know that, though you will grow weary, you will prevail. The road you travel will be fraught with peril, but I pray that the fresh scent of flora will protect you. Amaterasu, Isan, I wish you a safe and fruitful journey. She's so nice. She's gone. A safe and fruitful journey? After what she said, give me a break. But I always knew getting other brush techniques wouldn't be easy. On to the capital. First stop, the city checkpoint at Taka Pass. Way far away. Now, there's actually a few things that have opened up to us in the areas we've been so far, and a few little things I caught in editing that I missed getting that are available, but no, we're actually very, very close to getting quite a few new traversal techniques, so yeah, we want to head to Ryoshima Coast immediately. But before we do anything, gold dust on my new weapon, the Sumugari. Now, it may be a little bit of a waste to use a gold dust on this thing because we're gonna get the tier 2 glaive, like as soon as we step foot in the capital city at a merchant. But yeah, no, let's give this baby a whirl. Plus, it just looks so goddamn cool. Where's a test subject? You. Prepare to die. Give it a charge. Holy crap! Alright, we'll blow you off your feet and then hit you with a charged move. That is supreme power. Love it. Yeah, so on my very first playthrough, once I got the glaive weapon type, I never used anything else. I just used glaives for the whole rest of the game, never putting a second glance at reflectors or rosaries. Nah, I'll rock the glaive for a while, just because it's so new, but I'll definitely be swapping back to the other weapon types, especially rosaries. Oh, hey, there's Ida. He's up for another race, but no. We have more important business to do. We'll get some new powers, then head back all to these old places, do a big ol' sweep, and get a bunch of new stuff in one go. Ah, the city checkpoint. The threshold of our next adventure. I'm excited. So, every once in a while I see discussions of Okami online, and I always see people mention that they were so surprised that the game continues after you slay Orochi. And that baffles me? Like, setting aside the fact that, you only have a handful of the brush gods left to get, 4 of them. The UI indicates that there's so much more of the game left to explore, like the stray beads menu, the animal feed menu, the weapons menu, and there are a lot of plot threads that are teased, like, we still don't know what's up with Waka, we don't know what's going on with Seion City and the sickness that has apparently appeared there. In fact, we learned that information from these two. So let's have a little talk. My point is, I just don't understand why people thought the game might end after Orochi. You just can't be paying attention, could you? To come to that conclusion. Anyway. Hello, Poochie. How have you been? Look, the sacred flames of the phoenix statues burn once more. On the night when that moon suddenly rose, I heard a roar from Shinshu Field, and the flames suddenly lit up again. Why do they keep going out and back on? Is it some ill omen? Anyway, now I can give the sign to lower the drawbridge. Still, I have nothing to look forward to back in the city. I mean, I'm not cut out to be a city guard. I really want to be an adventurer and do magnificent things. Before I do what I'm about to do, I would just like to say, for the sake of, legal means, it was said that the other side of the bridge is completely unmanned. No one is over there. Not a soul. What in the world? This is terrible. Nothing like this has ever happened before. My arrow suddenly burst into flames. Oh no. I just remembered I have business to attend to back in the city. Well, seeing how the bridge is back down and all, I better get back to my guarding job in the city. And I'm not just saying that only to disappear on some adventure. Yoichi, the greatest archer, would never dream of such an act. Well, goodbye and good luck. He left some food for us as he leaves. How kind. Oh, you slept right through it, didn't you? Who? What? What happened? When the drawbridge come down? Jeez, I missed the big moment while I was sleeping. And right back to sleep. Classic. I wonder if the folks over here have anything to say. What a relief it is to see the big drawbridge back to normal. It made a terrific noise, though. I wonder what happened. Looks like the bridge is down. I wondered what the fuss was about. I suppose that means people can come and go to the city again. But if that rumor was true, it might be best to wait a while. If it's true that there's some mysterious illness in Seihan City, then maybe now's not the time to be dashing over the bridge. Prudence is paramount when you're traveling. Remember that, Pooch. I'll be the judge of this illness. Let's take a look at the damage. It really is quite a humorous thing. There's gonna be some blight fields over here we have to mend. I think this is the one instance in the game where this ruin and decay was absolutely, unquestionably caused by Amaterasu. Well, we made a mess, we gotta clean it up. Beginning with this one. 20 praise just for one little patch? Not bad. Yep, it's at this point in the game that the praise rewards kind of step up. It's nice. Another handsome 20. With the two combined, nature takes over. Another 20! Wow! On top of that, animals to feed. Call it a celebratory gift for completing Act 1, I suppose. Amazing. Oh, little hidden chest. Keep an eye out, man. A stray bead. Yes. Nice. Maybe there's some other kind of secret over here? On this rock, maybe. Doesn't seem to be the case. Well, you know the story. Rejuvenate, restore, bloom. So how much was that? 120? Not counting the animals. The horses, these nightingales. And maybe one more animal to find? Maybe. 2? Never feeding birds again, that's lame. Oh, a clover! More praise, it doesn't stop! 10! A clover of 10. We've graduated from 5. Nice. My gut's telling me there's some hidden buried treasure around here. I could turn it to night. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's just turn it night. It's as easy as a snap. Oh? Doesn't seem to be any treasure around here. I'm actually kind of surprised. Well, before we head out to the new area laying beyond that border, there's actually a little something we can do here. If we head to the center of the bridge and turn our gaze south, we can see... Hello? I'm sorry, I could have sworn there was a blossom I could vine to around here? No. It's not that I could have sworn, it's that I know for a fact there is one. Do I see it from over here? Hold on now, I could have sworn you vine to it from the center? Or maybe... Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to leave and reload the area. Maybe the bloom only appears after you lower the bridge? Yeah, I'll give that a shot. I know it's around here somewhere. What? Oh, it's way up there. I see it. It's way up high. Much higher than I thought. All right. It might be obscured by the moon at present. There it is. Way up high. Now this is a long chain that'll take me clear to the south end. I might need to bust out an Infinity Stone for this, but let's see how far I get. I have 9 ink pots out of 10. Uh-oh. Where? Hello? Help? Where is Where's the next? Hello? Uh-oh. Help? Uh-oh. Not good. Maybe I should have looked before I leapt. Oh, well, hey. At least while I'm down here, I found a new stray bead. Lovely. There it is. So hidden. But from here, the path should be quite a bit clearer. Now, as I progress, I do need to keep a close eye on my ink pots. This should afford me a place to rest. Right here. Oh, and a chest! A dragon statue. I think that might be the first of those I've found. So call it completion for the treasure log. Now I need to fully restore all my ink before I dare to progress. Go. And go. Around the way. It is not a direct path, unfortunately. Getting down there in the ink. And we're a long way from a platform. Uh-oh. This is not looking good for me. 4 more uses. Can I do it? Oh, it's getting down there. If I delay my fall just a bit and maximize ink gain. Ooh, boy, just barely. We did it. I got to save my Infinity Stone. A well-earned stray bead. Nice. Well, with that collected, we can absolutely enter the new area, so let's hurry up and do it.